Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I thought I come back to make this short video to wish you a happy full moon. It's really this portal to enter into this sphere of reality of grace and love, because otherwise it's going to be chaos and the whole of society is going to be shaken up. But we really have the opportunity to move into a state of grace where the Creator can navigate us through that, through this whole process. For it is important to have faith, continue to practice. And to practice love. For I'm going to discuss a few ideas, pull out a few oracles, and discuss a bit of philosophy. For the highest wisdom is man and woman. It's like resolving the polarity, the duality, the to know yourself as whole, to be complete within yourself, and then you'll be able to attract. We're able to attract the complement from. That match our vibration. What we need to understand is the Celtic. It's about connecting to nature, the powers of nature, the magic. This is they are very old druidic knowledge that will be coming back. What we need to do is finance, to free ourselves financially, to ask God to provide to us in abundant way, and to ask to be guided to utilize our resources with wisdom, and the outcome will be a romantic love. So how wonderful is that? For romantic love is like sometimes we can burn our wing with romantic love, yet it is the opening. It is because it's conditional love, where we eventually we're gonna all of that's gonna implode, all the memory of conditioning love, as Michael said, and they will explode into unconditional love. Our heart chakra will implode with all the old memories and be absorbed, and then it will explode with unconditional love. Even that romantically, it is good to keep the balance, but it will be fun. For the fifth dimensional the dimension that we seek is the point where we are fulfilled on every level, and so it is a stepping stone to the full mastery in the seventh dimension, the apex of reality. But the fifth dimensional planet that we're seeking to create for the whole of humanity will take some time, because it is a place where everybody, you just got to project yourself 200 or 300 years into the future. It is not, or even 1,000 years into the future, if you can. Then you will see that all of it is taken care of, that the planet has shifted into this reality, and then every being live in luxury and abundance with the goal of increasing its well-being and integration, and the collective well-being, and the pursuit of wisdom for all the society will be based on that. For it all starts with intention. So if we have to develop this trust with the power of the Creator, and then you just so you follow you create an intention. It's through your intention you create, and then you move into action, and you feel the energy of that which you create, but then you go as far as you can, and then you let go and let spirit complete it complete the miracle, the magic. It is really how it happens. It is something that's created by the universe. When magic happens, it's the alignment of will and the higher will of the universe. For that is I don't know what you think about all that, this ascension process. For an average channel on YouTube, they're very much they're asking questions to their audience in order for it to be participative. For we're moving into a participative society, where in the future society will be ruled by, but everybody will be heard. There is for wisdom, we'll have to determine the course of action, but everybody's voice needs to be heard. The highest wisdom is rest and recuperation, the relaxation. For this some coming vacations that will be very welcome as well. For even doing those videos, Spirit says should relax, but I thought I'd make this video anyway. So what we need to understand is encountering, meeting. What we need to do is living, to be ready. I feel like I'm going to have to return to the United States to take care of business over there, the personal things, and so on. And the outcome is the mission. For it's about traveling the world as well, but there is so many changes that are in the. It's like it's bubbling with possibility, and it's going to be our mission. We're going to be stepping into a new level of our reality. For we created a society that doesn't work because it is ruled by greed and ego, rather than the love of God. The only society that will function as a global government is through the awakening awakening of the millions of Christ, the Christ light that is the unconditional love that is awakening within the heart of many, all the star beings that have incarnated, and that is rippling into the collective consciousness of humanity. For that is, it's about philosophy. We have to find a model of society that is more evolved. I recommend the Republic of Plato. It is naive because it comes from 3,000 years, 2,500 years ago, but it lays down the base, and he says that his wisdom lies in the republic, in a little bit more republic than democracy. For democracy is like everybody has the same right, but republic is like the wisdom has the highest right. So it's about we want to integrate the evolution of the consciousness of humanity. Yet at some point we're going to have to determine what is the wisdom, who's having administrative wisdom. Well, I'm going to return to that. Pull a few more cards just for the it's quite ludic. It's kind of entertaining, the cards, and they're always right. They're always reflecting a part of what we need to understand. For it is the return to love. For the true, there is only one true God, and it is love. His nature is love, nothing else. So it's like the universe was created as a universal experience to separate ourselves for a very short time within eternity. Can be millions of years, but from the presence of love, and then to find a way eventually to realize that it does exist, the soul, and then it wants to return to that. And so, but we're already there. We're already, for God is closer to us than anyone can even imagine. For that, it's been revealed in the past. The highest wisdom is letting go of all those dualistic mind, opposition, judgment, to be in total acceptation. What we need to understand is harmony, yoga, to come into harmony, to come into alignment. What we need to do is silence. I'm often called to speak, but this is within silence that the great mysteries of the universe are revealed, and the outcome will be the power of the nothingness, the void. For the void, the nothingness is everything. It is all things. So as soon as we are something, we are not everything. So eventually we'll move into universal consciousness, where we will remain our own conscious identity, yet we'll have a universal experience that will be able to integrate us in all form. First we have to learn to accept the ability to change form, but then eventually our consciousness won't be able to travel anymore, because we'll be everywhere. The consciousness will. So that is part of the Homo Universalis, the great awakening of the light. And so, but we have to transcend the religion and the dogmas of the religion, in order to ascend. If you're within a faith, you follow your faith, but know that those things were appropriate. Everything that was revealed in the past was appropriate for the time and space he was given, but the presence of God, know that there's been evolution within the human consciousness, so rely on the heart, on the presence of God within yourself to guide you and to lead you into the light. So it's very very essential, because this presence of God doesn't really evolve. God is, it always has been. Yet the adjuster, there are some very experienced adjusters, I am presence, and some that are younger, and so I'm sure there is a growth. Therefore, we want to grow into the consciousness, the will of the Supreme, which is what is true, what is beautiful, and what is good. I return to the Republic of Plato. Which is the value of the Supreme. And then we know from the Supreme that the Supreme is the fulfillment of all the temporal potential to their... and so we know that those who have achieved the Supreme know that they found the universal Father behind the Supreme, and then they're sent back to look for the God on the ultimate level, and we'll probably find that the universal Father was behind it, as well as the deity absolute in the far distant future. But seek everything from within your heart, and know that you are worthy of receiving the love and the abundance of heaven and the communication with all spirit beings, and know that they love you and respect you as a creation, just as they are, and everybody's equal within that oneness. Understanding also the slow progress of human consciousness, for there is all the surface reality, and then there's layers and layers and layers and layers and layers in this cavern of Plato. Also in the Republic, he talks about this cavern. It's like like the world of shadows. And so for those who are who likes scandals and things like that, they're going to be served on the silver platter, because there's so many things that's going to, but we don't want to fall into the emotional, want to be in forgiveness, in love and oneness when all that happens, because there's so much that is untrue that's going to be revealed into the consciousness of the of but it happens really slowly. It has to happen very slowly. um, I'll pull a few cards with this. And so we just want to. We're not here to save the world or save the planet, or so. Well, we have a very strong mission of service, and our presence is essential here. Yet we're here to save ourselves and then from there, the called love, will guide us to assist in the most appropriate way. Or we live in an oligarcho-plutocracy, to discuss a bit philosophy. Plato discussed a little. He didn't want this plutocracy, the power of money. Aristotle is the one that kind of brought it in, but Plato, even it's like it's very opaque and very. But we want to move into a transparent, republic with some democracy as well. For the middle class, is the bastion of freedom. It's when the middle class is prosperous that the country prospers, the main core of a civilization. And eventually Russia, India, and China will make the central core of the world economy, because of the population of China, the resources of Russia, and the ability of India to create all the infrastructure. Yet right now they're attacking the middle class, because the lower class are too much involved in struggling, and the upper class are able to navigate through the problems. But the middle class wants things to change, and so they are highly supported by the light at this time. So we're going to see, we want to move into a contemplative state, as well as to assist the plans of the light, and differentially. For all their plans of world domination will fail. There is entities, persons, entities, groups that are this world plan domination. Even some of them are already there. They're already like in this world, but they will all be collapsed by the light, because there's this presence of the collective Christ that is happening, that allows the higher dimensional beings to be more present, and to intervene more, because the proper administrations of the resources of the planet will only be done when we realize there are higher intelligence with higher administrative wisdom above us, that are able the ascended communities, eventually the fathers of the constellation, will rule over the kingdoms of men, because they're the highest authority in administrative wisdom. That's not for a very long time, but we already have to learn to receive guidance from the higher planes in order to know what to do. So it's like to determine what wisdom is, and there is always higher wisdom to be discovered. That's the means by which to do things, when love is the knowledge of things. And so because if you look at the polarities of the world, it's like, I love America, but the administration of the United States right now, it's la la land. And I'm sorry to say, but I mean, everybody's seeing that the administration is not really up to par. But it's the will of the people is never aligned with the will of the governments in all, like China and the Communist Party, and even Russia and the administration, or it's like every. The will of the people will eventually break free. We're going to break free. We're going to break through. But it's really a step-by-step process, and it's really to follow that which we know is good. That's So yeah, we continue to follow the integration process, and get ready for new unexpected blessings and miracles, as we trust more. I'm going to finish with this song, because I don't have any more memory on my phone, and so it was on the other side of the song I sang the other day. It goes like this. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a firing ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flame went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child, oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flame went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. So yes, someone who can burn our wings sometimes in romantic relationship, yet we keep on going, we keep on. We know that there is always new level of relationship, that more harmony, the more harmonious, more fulfilling, more joyful. And so, but right now we're really coming into this completion process, and it is the card of joy, of happy memories, and it's the Six of Raphael. Allow the inner child, your inner child to come from within. New friends or old relations returning, children or childhood. So it is very much about cultivating joy and to be in a relaxed state. So I hope you're enjoying this full moon, and that it will bring all the prosperity, and as we move into this new portal of harmony and well-being. I thank you very much. I wish you a good day. Namaste.